What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as YmmijTortuga, and welcome to the ABL Miners Herkimer Drednaws Doubles Draft League, like the draft. Like, this is the full draft. This is what I decided to pick for my draft league, and I'm super excited to be a part of this. And I do apologize. I wanted to get this video out a little bit earlier, but that's okay. I'm rocking my ABL Miners shirt, by the way. And all their links are going to be in the description below, so please go check them out, support a great group, and I'm super excited to get into this. So let's start with the draft, obviously. So let's get right into it. Alright, so the first mod I drafted was in the restricted tiers. So basically what this is obviously you got a couple of different tiers, and based upon how many points, and then you only have so many picks per. So we have a restricted tier, a Giganomax, an S tier, 2 A's, 2 B's, 3 C's, and then 1 free, with the exception of a restricted, tier. So for my restricted tier in pick 1, I decided to go for Kyurem Black. Now this one was really difficult for me because I don't know exactly what the legendaries did at the time. And so this was a really good pick for me because it's a Dragon Ice type. It hits very, very hard, as any other legendary does. And it's a mon that I've really never seen / used before. Because for those of you who know me, I got out of Pokemon after Gen 2 and got back into it kinda in Gen 6. And I've been kinda back into it for full-time, quote-unquote, since Gen 7. So this was a really good pick. I'm excited to use this in battles, and hopefully it'll bring me some good luck. Alright. Pick number 2 was actually the Giganomax Pokemon for Hatterene. So, I wanted to go for this Pokemon because it's very, very strong. It's very, very good. I've really enjoyed using this in other battles that I've done. And it's just a really all-around good mon. With the Psychic and Fairy typing, it's just really, really good. Really good Trick Room setter. Really good, just, like I said, just a fantastic mon all around. And I'm super excited to use this thing in the draft league battle, and you know, with its power of using, like I said, it's a powerhouse, and if it successfully is able to set up Trick Room, it goes first, and then you Giganomax it or Dynamax it. We can do either in this draft league. I imagine I'm gonna bounce between the two, but yeah, this was a really great pickup, and I was super happy that I was able to snag this one. So my next pick was Indeedee Female. So a lot of people in my chat know that I've been going for specifically Indeedee Female, and now you know why. It's part of my draft league. I've been trying to say that it's more viable and stuff like that, but honestly, I could see Indeedee Male being used as well, even though in this draft it was actually a B tier for Indeedee Male, which is okay, which is totally fine. But Indeedee Female is a really good partner specifically for Hatterene. With its Psychic Surge hidden ability, it can set up the Psychic Terrain so that way users cannot fake out Hatterene and stop Trick Room. So that's one way to stop Trick Room. A lot of people will try, a lot of mons will try, and with that. And then it's not exactly, you know, weak either. It has a fairly decent special attack. I think it's only 85, you know, but it still can hit pretty hard. With that Follow Me and able to take that on, you know, with its defenses being higher than its male counterpart, this makes it a really good pickup for this team. So moving on and continuing on with a potential Trick Room team, I decided to go for Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is a wall. Its defense is amazing. Its special defense is amazing. And it can power some pretty decent size offense. With it being a slower mon and everything, it's just a really good Trick Room user, and it makes it part of what I am really starting to build here with the Trick Room team. So that is what I was going for that one. But with it, you know, it just being super, super slow, which could be a disadvantage, but I think it's really, really valuable with this Pokemon here on the particular team that I'm trying to build. So I don't want to give away too much information. I'm sorry if I'm not giving all the stuff, but with its Iron Barbs ability, it can hurt any physical attacker on it. and then obviously its moves in which it can deal some great damage. So I don't want to give too much away, but with how I plan to use Ferrothorn, but really good pickup for this team, and a solid S tier pick in round 4. So the third Psychic type user and another good Trick Room user is my boy Reunicles. For those of you who've been following the channel for a little bit, you know this thing has been a pain in my butt, and we finally got it as a shiny not too long ago, and now you know why I wanted it. It is part of the team, another very good Trick Room user with a couple of different abilities with Overcoat, which was what I was going for, so... So, So another really good Psychic type, and my third one on the team, is my boy Reunicles. Now this thing is a powerhouse. I've seen it used very, very successfully, and again, going for that Trick Room theme. Trying to get a Trick Room setter and stuff. So my opponents are going to know this by even just looking at the mons. So it's no secret that's what I want to do. It's like, but we got this Reunicles, very specially offensive. It's got great abilities, great moves to back up any and all mons. So this does end up being the third Psychic type on the team, so I had to be mindful of that moving forward. But in round 5, we managed to get pretty much our top 5 picks of the draft. So not stopping there, I wanted to kind of start getting into a little bit different typing and whatnot, but I still wanted a strong mon. So Toxipex was either A or S, I don't remember which one it was, but it was obviously something that I already had full. So this took up my free slot in round 6. Toxipex is amazing. It's able to give me that water and poison, which is really good. And just start really getting this team in terms of getting the team some diversity here, because obviously with 3 Psychic types, I needed to go in with a different approach. We didn't need any more Psychic types on the team, and that's what we decided to go for. So Toxipex, specifically well known with its protect move, Baneful Bunker, and then if you hit it with physical move when you do that, it poisons the target. So maybe watch out for that. And a very good, and again, very solid Trick Room user. So moving away from Trick Room, but still keeping in mind of the type diversity that I need, I wanted to get a fast mon, and Lipard is definitely one of those mons that is fast. With a base speed of, I think it was 108, correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, I have it right here, hold on. Lipard's base speed is 106. 106, so I was pretty close. So Lipard's base speed is 106, so obviously not the best Trick Room user, but then it gets the ability Prankster, and then that just ends up going first anyway, even in a Trick Room variant. So a very good pickup for this team, and it could kind of be an annoyance for the other team, but assuming I can't get Trick Room up, this is a good Pokemon to have as a backup in case Trick Room goes away. So in round 8, and continuing to make sure that I have some fast mons and some more type diversity, we went with the Ground Dragon Flareon. This is a very good pickup for us. It's very good physical attacker. It's pretty fast, so that way outside of Trick Room, it's really good. And again, you get that type diversity, so that is part of the reason why I decided to go for Flareon. Plus, you know, it's very solid mon. A lot of people love Flareon. It needs to get some more love. So hopefully I can bring some good battles with this boy or girl, whatever it ends up being. Hopefully we'll be able to bring some good battles with this thing. So very good, solid pickup for this was round 8. On to round 9, and we chose the Evolution Flareon. So Flareon is kind of a little bit on the slower side, but it's not the slowest mon ever, but it's also not the fastest mon ever. So it's a good middle ground Pokemon to have in either Trick Room or outside of Trick Room. So this was a good pickup, and of course you get that fire typing that this team desperately so needed to continue that type diversity that I'm looking for. So And it also, let me take a just quick peek of its stats. It's pretty good attacker. It's got nice stats all around. Not the best in terms of, I'm looking at the wrong one, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's got some pretty good, it's actually a very good physical attacker. So we got some good moves that we can give this Pokemon. But a really solid pickup to kind of even the playing field, that I can use this, and I know it'll go second or third in the mix of fast and slow mons in or outside of Trick Room. So a very nice pickup for the Herkimer Drednaws here. In round 10, we decided to go fast again. We really wanted another faster Pokemon that could hit hard and do a lot of damage. So we went with a Galvantula. Galvantula being the electric bug type. Again, completing some more type diversity for this team. And this thing is very, very fast. Actually, I think it's the fastest thing I ended up drafting with 108 base speed. So this thing is really, really good. Really fast and a good user outside of Trick Room, just in case it doesn't work, for the Hatterene, Reunicles, Toxipex, etc. Like I said, some very good typing, very fast, hits decently hard, not the hardest hitting Pokemon ever, but a really good pickup. And then of course it gets Sticky Webs, which can slow down my opponent, which outside of Trick Room could be very useful. So a great pick for round 10 for the Herkimer Drednaws. And in round 11, to round out our Trick Room team, is the Trick Room user, or at least it's very good under Trick Room, is Girder. Not exactly Conkeldurr, it's a little higher up in the tiers, but I wasn't able to draft it because I had already used my free, and all the other tiers were taken at the time. But this thing could be really useful because it still has all the proper I guess stats in order to cause some disruptions for this. A very good physical attack stat. Very physically defensive, decently anyway. And of course, it can work very well under Trick Room. So this rounds out the team. Like I said, fairly went for the theme of doing Trick Room, but I have some options if I do end up not in Trick Room. So I do appreciate you all, before I wrap this video up, for checking this out. I know this isn't this is literally the first one in terms of a draft analysis, or like a draft, what did I draft kind of video and whatnot. So I'm very curious to hear what you all think. Please let me know in the comments. Please leave some constructive feedback. What you may have wanted to know, why did I go for this a little bit more? Because I don't feel, I mean, I'm still learning and I want to improve. So, and the only way to do that is to get some respectful and great feedback. But I appreciate everyone. If you guys are excited for the ABL minor season, 8 weeks long, this is our team that we're going to be using. And of course, please keep an eye on the description below if there are any other transactions throughout the season. Obviously, this is the team that we ended up drafting, but we can change up the roster a little bit. So I'm pretty excited about that. You know, say a Pokemon isn't working, or maybe something else will work. Well, we can change some things up, trade with other coaches, etc. So keep an eye on the ABL Twitter. Again, down below, description down below, my Twitter, etc. And I hope you guys are ready for a fantastic season. My team builder for the first week will actually be going up a little bit later today. So please look forward to that. Probably, I would say probably 3 hours after this video goes up. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if there's anything else you wanted to know and I could have improved on with this video, please let me know in the comments below. Guys, thank you so much. If you are excited, hit that like button, subscribe for battles, because they're coming. Guys, thank you so much. Take care, everybody. So one last note I wanted to say, the team builder videos are going to be up on Saturdays, and the battles for basically the previous week will be up on Sundays. So I'm out for real this time, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.